Progress is such a crazy thing. When you start making progress, it feels like you're the fittest in the world. You're the best you can do at that one thing. And then you look back on it 2 years later and it's like, holy shit, you sucked. That's what we're doing today. We're looking at a Wodapalooza qualifier and I actually retested them yesterday. So workout one, we got shuttle runs into harder and harder gymnastics skill level. This obviously over time, you do gymnastics, you're gonna get better at them. You're gonna learn more about yourself. Old self, starting on the pull-ups, we were 15 pull-ups ahead. That's a very big margin. That being said, I was able to hop off the pull-up bar 30 seconds faster than now. How do we do that? How do we build that progress? It's not just going to the gym every single day and working out mindlessly. It's being strategic with it. So a big thing I have focused on that you can tell the difference in the two clips is if you look at my feet and my hips when I'm doing the pull-ups, I'm working on that kip, perfecting it. That's the biggest difference between perfecting form is probably the biggest thing that I noticed the difference there. You can see right here, like the pull-ups are getting sloppy. I'm dropping to 2s and 3s, just trying to muscle it out. The biggest thing I can tell here is I'm new to CrossFit. You'll notice the difference. We had to go back right to kipping pull-ups. We had to strive away from those butterfly pull-ups and go into something that would allow us to keep moving. And then I quit halfway through and for some reason I'm on the ground stretching my forearms. Maybe my forearms are cramping, but they shouldn't have been. Finally, we just get to the bar muscle-ups. Something I've worked a lot on in the past few years to do it. My advice, if you want to get better at gymnastics, you gotta do EMOMs. They tell you exactly where your capacity is at. You can either do them in the minute or you fail and can't do it. So the easiest way to do it, I like going like 5 cals on a ski erg, 5 chest to bar pull-ups. You can switch out without bar muscle-ups, ring muscle-ups, whatever it is, for 5 minutes. If I can't do that for 5 minutes, cool, I know where my volume's at. I know that I got 25 pull-ups, 25 cals on the ski erg in 5 minutes. Next, workout 2, this one's gonna be interesting. I was a lot more burpee fit back then than I was now, but now I'm a lot stronger than I was. 5 sets, 2 minutes on, 1 minute off. You're gonna do 20 bar facing burpees and then you're gonna go max clean and jerks in the remaining time. Weights go up 75, 95, 135, 185, 225. Right out the gate, you can see I started out a little hot on this one. I'm able to beat my old self to that bar, knowing that we're gonna try to get as many reps in. Also, I have a faster cycle time. What is that from? That's the experience. That's the being able to move that bar a little bit more efficiently, pull away with 2 rep lead right there. It ends up being identical. So we both went 13 and 13. I took longer breaks than this. So what did we learn? Maybe could have done singles nowadays, gone faster. Wasn't even in my mind yesterday when I did this. How do we get better at cycling the barbell? How do we make progress over time? Not just by getting stronger. It's by doing workouts that involve us to push ourselves. So again, interval format training is perfect. 2 minutes on, 1 minute off. How much work can I get done in that 2 minutes? So then that's my baseline. That's why I love intervals. 4 time and AMRAPs are great, but you have a cop out, you have rest. But when you're stuck on a 2 minute clock, you either get the work done or you miss out on doing the work. If I were to look back and try to build progress over time, you gotta realize it's all the little accessory work, it's all the boring workouts. 4 time is your sport, it's your going out and competing, but it's all the EMOMs. I think 90% of my training nowadays is built on a clock. It's a instant yes or no if I did good or if I failed. Final one, stick it. So 2 reps to 0 reps, that's where it matters. 50 reps total to 43. Not the biggest difference, but granted, once it got into those later rounds, that's where this workout was won. If you're gonna go out and look to build progress, you gotta be patient with it. These old videos, I thought I was the fittest I've ever been. I was like, I can't get any fitter. Was me training 5 hours a day, non-stop, multiple sessions. Now I still train multiple sessions a day, but we're also training to pull a truck for a marathon. So my CrossFit fitness isn't through the roof, but it's still, I went 0 for 2 against my old self. So be patient with it. Progress takes time. Shorter video. Hopefully this gives some people some aspect of looking.